What's up guys, my name is Soundworld, and in today's video we're going to be looking at Genesis Volume 2, a new signature suite of delicious Serum presets made with one thing in mind, and that is to help you attain the Afterlife sound for whatever reason you might want to acquire it. With great responsibility comes great bangers, man. Okay guys, so the pack's going to contain a total of 92 Serum presets. Now there's a lot of melodic techno presets out there, I cannot deny that. So in setting on this journey to create the Genesis series, there's one thing I wanted, and that was to differentiate myself from everyone else. And the way that I do that is by creating sounds that sound impactful. What you're going to notice with every sound in this pack is that it already sounds good to go out of Serum. Here I have a demo that I've been using for some of the tutorials, so some of you guys have heard this already. And the first sound that we have here is going to be called Lead Higher Power, which is a very beautiful, what I would call modern progressive house lead. This lead is a modern progressive house lead, which is going to have a couple of layers to make it come to life. But at the same time, there's going to be mods in every patch that you're going to see that will allow you to ante up, get to the next level. So what I mean by that is, for example, we're going to start off like this. And as I move this mod up, you're going to notice how much power it adds to that melody. From here, I can also climax it. We're bringing in this sub oscillator, which many people choose not to use, but we're going to use it to add that top plus one layer that allows the sound to just crescendo. From there, we do have the Anima Fanboy mod. With every preset, not all, you're going to find a couple of Easter eggs. I like to put them there just to incentivize you guys to go through the mods, because I want what's best for you. I want you guys to make good music. I want you to come to the realization that when creating music that doesn't sound robotic and that sounds professional, automations are king. Woo! Now, a lot of people have been asking how I process this bass, and it's just a sidechain. I haven't really done anything to it. But the reason that it sounds so good is because we take one thing into account when making our sounds, and that is physics. That is the sound science. And with phase, a lot of people have been asking, what do you mean by phase? You keep bringing this term up. Phase is the timing of something. It's where in the journey is it at. The phase of this wavetable, for example, goes from the left to the right, and then we have the degree format, right? Similar to math. To the left, we can say we have a positive polarity because we are up. Simple as that. And of course, negative is down. A lot of people will make presets for bass lines or leads, and they don't care about this stuff. They just, whoop, well, that sounds cool. And then they just packs, okay? Not here. We put everything into account and make strong sounds. So when you can line up the phase of two sounds like here, and you can see these wavetables are picked on purpose. We have one that is up, positive polarity. It's a little different, trotty, but it's still the same. We combine them, up, up. But watch what happens if I do this. We lose all the power. And this is why, again, when I set out to create this pack, I wanted to create a pack made with love, made with passion. Okay, those are the big things about this pack that differentiates them from everyone else out there. It's the sonics that it provides. Now, some bass lines like this one right here, BA Red Lights, will have parameters for velocity. And that's one of the things that I've been wanting to add to my patches for quite some time now. The reason is that you can bring stuff to life by moving velocity. So I'm going to randomize it here in Ableton 12. Oh my God. This is a wide bass. Again, done properly. You have the Juno saw down the center. That one's being run into the low pass filter, but not this top guy. Now the wavetable picked is picked on purpose because this wavetable doesn't have a lot of low end. It doesn't have a lot of like body to it, but it does have a very interesting top end. So with that in mind, we create something that sounds strong, proper processing. We're doing parallel distortion here and targeting more of the upper frequencies to bring it to life, because if I take that off, You can see the top part of the sound doesn't pop out like it The Earcandy ones are very interesting, and they're made with the mind of just filling in the gaps. And my hopes is that the people that support my work follow my channel and they've watched my complete guide to master Serum, which I think is the best Serum guide out there, even when you have the paid ones coming in, for one reason in mind, and that is taught with practicality in mind. A lot of people will learn, but what gives knowledge value is experience. And in that video, I try to make people get the experience with what we are doing. For example, the oscillator section allows us to do this, that. Let's make some sounds. From there, move on to the filter. Now let's use the filter to make sounds, envelopes, etc. Super powerful. Make sure to watch it so that you can know how to manipulate these presets, but I'll show you why. If you guys know you want something different. Okay, so again, all of these, you're gonna be able to do the same thing. And here we have a lead called Fearless. I think you guys know where this one's inspired, but in context, it's going to be used like this. From there, we have another sequence-based lead, which is inspired by my Sano, A Devil's Delight. It's going to be called Gating Glory. Here we have a lead called Aran, inspired by Cassian's song. I believe it was in the compilation that Afterlife did recently. Here we're using a pluck as well that's called Iris. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Again, some of them will have velocity parameters, so you got to be on top of that. I'm going to hit C to lower it. As you can see, we're going to open it up all the way, and now we're just going to add some mod. Again, the mods, Easter eggs, go down an octave, go up, try it out. It's so good. Okay. Oh, that one gave me goosebumps. This one, velocity, controls the speed. Again, there's a lot of great mods. Alright guys, there's a lot more in this pack. I'm telling you, I don't want to ruin it for you. I'll play this one. This is probably one of my favorite ones just because how fat it sounds. Consciousness. Okay. From there, we are going to have a couple of pads. Actually, we're going to have a lot for this pack. There's more than usual. And we're going to give them some love as well, some attention. Whoa! Alright guys, my camera is about to die, but this is going to be Genesis Volume 2. It's a total of 92 expertly crafted presets. Again, we use Span, we use Vision 4X in order to make sure every sound sounds strong, all done proper, because you deserve what's best. You don't deserve sound banks that are made half, as we would say, and I can proudly say that we put our effort as sound designers with passion into this, so producers use them. And we get off on the fact that you guys will go, damn, I have an idea. That brings joy to me. And this is why I do what I do. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this collection of sounds. Genesis Volume 2 is out now over at evilsounds.com. If you guys want to support it. And other than that, thank you guys for your support and much love.